Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. And this is the third Money in the Bank attack. Attack? Oh, I don't know if it's an attack or not. And you can see I coughed it or whatever. We want that Randy Orton 94.50. It's not gonna happen in this video, but it'll happen shortly thereafter. This video. I'm recording this Wednesday, and we're ready for the local talent. I hope local talent wins. All right, so here we go with we're gonna do 1 hour, and there we go. Let me just get this thing set up so I can do this. Yeah, buddy. All right, and then I hope you're grinding as well. I hope that you are finding yourself in good stuff. Here we go. 1 hour. 1 hour and 3, 2, 1, blammo. Alright, so here we go. We have started our countdown. We've started our Money in the Bootios Bank challenge. And now I'm going to tell you a little story. A little story about my friend Chris. And it's not the Chris that you know from the MNO. This is a different Chris. Alright, this is kind of a life story of a dear friend of mine. Okay, and I've gotten his permission to tell this story because I said, dude, like one of these days, I would love to share your story to the people of this channel. And he said, yeah, like just try not to put all the bad stuff, all of it in. And I said, well, some of it's gotta be in there because it's a true story of overcoming stuff. So, yeah. So he knows I'm doing this, and that's all good. All right. Now, my friend Chris, his parents lived on a farm, and he's originally from, I want to say, Kansas. Could be, I think it's Kansas. I'm forgetting that part. But I've known Chris for like 6 years now, I want to say. And we just really have been friends on the internet. Met him on Blog TV way long time ago. And his parents grew up at a farm, and he just had he had a different life than other people, like, and he really didn't know his parents that well, because they were killed. So he lived in the city. I want to say, where the heck was that? I'm forgetting this part. I should have asked him. I want to say they moved to St. Louis, the Kansas City part of. No, maybe it's Kansas City, but the Kansas part of Kansas City. I can't remember. Well, anyways, so he grew up, and a kind of a, he was an orphan. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay, and we did write down where we started at 6832, and he just had a hard life growing up. Like, he was alone. He didn't have, like, he was in like a foster care type of deal. And, there's some stories about the foster family that he asked me not to repeat. But let's just say they involved booze and drugs. And it's just but he grew up just really being a fan of wrestling. That's why I'm talking about this. He grew up in the Attitude Era. You know what I mean? And he loved Stone Cold Steve Austin. He just loved him. And like he knew at a young age that he wanted to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay? He just knew it. So, few years later, you know, we're in the 2000s and whatever. Like, I want to say this was right. Probably I met him in 2010, and he had been doing this for probably since 2007. I think it was. Well, no wait. He trained to be a wrestler, an independent wrestler, in 2006, and you know, he's just kind of doing local stuff and local talent, if you will. And you know, he was his size was a problem, you know, and he always wanted to try to you know, to wrestle the bigger guys. You know what I mean? He was not a very tall person. I'm not gonna get into labels or whatever, but he's not a very tall person. Why did I say? Oh, Paul's his middle name. That's why I say it. He went by CP, Christopher Paul. But not CM Punk or anything. I think that he said did he ever wrestle him? No. He never made it to like Ring of Honor. It was always more local, you know, and those it was local talent. You know, it was the most people he ever wrestled in front of was about, I think he said 130, and that 30 was, he was very proud of that 30, and that was in 2008. But he moved to the Northeast, and he lived in Columbus, Ohio, and I think he still, well, he used to live there. I don't know where he lives somewhere. I've kind of fallen out a little bit of touch. I think he's somewhere in Ohio right now. But he said he's going to visit me sometime. But whatever. Anyways, the whole point is he came up with a new move, okay? And it was just a really awesome move. But anyways, he really wanted to get into, you know, like a lot of wrestlers do. They wanted to get into the WWE and stuff. But he was just not your typical wrestler. Okay, he did not fit the bill of what, you know, Mr. McMahon would want. But he never stopped trying. He never gave up. You know, he just, and it's just a story of what you can do as a person. You know, he kept on working. You know, he had a part-time job. And, you know, and then he wrestled whenever he could. He wasn't getting booked a lot. But he just really loved, well, he loved music as well. That's kind of how we got to talking, because he saw me, like, doing my improvisational music and stuff on Blog TV. And one time we did a co-host with me, and he like jammed out, which was interesting because he had to think about where I would be musically a couple of seconds, because there was not like Skype, you know, during the way that we performed it, at least in that first one. So it was kind of like improvisational fun, and you know, he was a really good guitar player, and he could sing pretty well too. Really good voice. Well, anyways, the whole purpose. Wait, I don't want Big Show here. The whole purpose of the story is that he had to retire from. Oh wait, why can't I just go against Stone Cold Steve? Steve would want. I mean, who's Steve? Chris would want me to fight Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, he would, but he's got some health problems right now, and you know, he was a good enough musician to be on tour. I want to say he was on tour last year, but then he had some health problems, so he couldn't perform anymore. And it's just really sad. Like, he can't wrestle anymore because of an injury to his to his neck, unfortunately. But I mean, he wasn't used a lot. But I mean, he was a very happy guy. He's still a very happy guy. Well, for the most part. But those that know him best, they know him as a very happy person. Whereas sometimes he gets down. But you know, Chris is a really, really dear friend of mine. And you know, I just wanted to share some of the stories that he talked about. One of the stories, he went on tour with a band, and it was really rough. I mean, he knew of my successes on the YouTube and like wanted to. He never could comment or whatever because he was always out on the road and with his buddy. And in the band, he actually was singing, and his buddy, who I've never actually talked to or had words with, he was, you know, his buddy, I forgot what his name was. What the heck is his name? He played guitar. He was pretty good. What the heck is his name? What the heck is his name? Oh, Donnie. That's it. I couldn't remember it for some reason. Not Wahlberg. That's a different guy. All right. So, anyways, so he was on tour, and you know, he saw a couple of things from his phone, but it wasn't letting him comment for some reason. So, but he was always just so happy that I was doing well with these Supercard videos, and he liked it when I remember the last comment I saw him make was when I didn't token the Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was like, "You just broke my heart, dude," and it was just a really funny thing. But anyways, he wanted to share with me. He wanted me to share with you because I told him about it. The time that he went on tour, where they went to in Los Angeles. So he was on stage, and it was a very hostile crowd. They were not having anything to do with the band, and you know, Chris. And this is why this is such an important thing. He didn't let people talk down to him, and he just would be up on the stage, and people would throw stuff at him, okay, and he just would dodge it. He would just dodge it, and he'd taunt them, and they'd keep trying to dodge stuff, or keep trying to throw stuff, and he'd just keep trying to dodge it, and you know, they never could get him. He was just that good at. It's like he was in the Matrix or something. So my buddy Chris, he always wanted to, you know, remind you all that when times are down and people are throwing everything at you, there's really only one thing that he has to say. Chris P. Christopher Paul. I never told you his last name. When life gets you down, do what I do. You say, "What, son, what?" Christopher Paul Bacon, who's been a friend of mine for 6 years, was on tour with Donnie last summer, and he might have actually been to your town. I know a couple of you had said that he was, and you know, but Crispy Bacon says, don't ever, remember Christopher Paul, don't ever let people walk all over you. Now, he also said, now, if you got somebody that's really good at aiming or they're bigger and stronger. You don't have to fight. You know, don't fight, people. Just try to work a way out of it. And sometimes you'll have to defend. But anyways, my buddy Chris, he always just, you know, wanted to wrestle, but as you see, he's not very big, which is just a problem, you know, and he's not very strong, but he never gave up, and you know, he still could sing a lot, and people loved his voice for all over the world, and it's pretty cool that that Chris is around, you know, and I'm just glad that you guys have met Christopher Paul. I can't do it anymore. That was 15 minutes. That was 15 minutes. I actually got that to 15 minutes. I was going to try to do it for an hour. It's like, there's just no way I'm going to keep being able to improvise stuff and just do that sort of thing while playing. It would have, if I was not playing, I probably would have been able to do more. But yeah, so you now know the official. This is Christopher Paul Bacon, Crispy Bacon. What, son? What? And this is Donnie the Rockstar Duck. You know, like, not to be confused with Donald. They are of no relation. All right, so that was worth making this episode already. All right, so this is being done on Sunday, and you know, this is the last day of the actual event of Playlist Live. But I always like to get to an event earlier, and then stay after. You know, because, you know, you like, I leave Monday morning, or I think it's right around noon, or right after noon. But, I mean, it does not take long to get home. That's what I love about this trip in the Northeast, DC to Syracuse. It takes me almost as long, and not quite as long, I mean, almost as long to get from Syracuse to Utica driving. But I'm actually going to be stopping by my mom's because, you know, that's when the summer ends and I have to go to school Tuesday morning. I think I got to be there at 8. I think I said that last time. What I haven't done is just checked. Could be 8:30, because that's usually the elementary schedule. You know, 8:30 to 3:30. Our schedule's 7:40 to 3, or 2:50 technically, but you know. So you should write a thank you note to Mr. Bacon, Christopher. You can call him Christopher now if you want. And it's spelled CHRISTOPHER. But yeah, did you like that thing about his parents? You know, because they were raised on a farm. Pigs. Was that a little too dark now that you're really thinking about it? Or that I just said it? I don't know. Whatever. You know, that was just... I had the idea right after I recorded the really long video that was posted yesterday. I was like, oh my god, I could do like the origin story of Mr. Bacon. I could really go to town on this. But in the thumbnail, or in the video, is going to be called like the story of my friend Chris. That's what it's going to be called, because that's just really cool, and it'll be like Money in the Bank, you know, grind 3. And I hope that you grinded along with this, and I hope that you were engaged enough, because it was just me doing whatever I do, making stuff up. Because I just had this thing. It's like, what if I talked about how he was raised on a farm? But no, wait, his parents were raised on a farm, and then but he was like an orphan and stuff, and talked about all this other stuff, that he wanted to be a wrestler, and it was just too small. I didn't want to use the little person label because I think that would have started to give it away some. But, oh my gosh. I'm highly amused with myself. Uh-oh. Is this speed? I think it... Oh, my God. I didn't look. Oh, 110. That's just bad. Alright, so we've got to... Well, you know what? We've got some people here. I really should have used the other one. I didn't even look. What are you going to do? Alright, so here we go. We should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Because we've got those 3 guys that are event pros, so it's not like I'm going to have to worry about that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Alright, well anyways, we started with 6832. We're almost at 300 here, which is good. Alright, so that's a good start. And we've got 40 minutes. And we're a little bit slower right now because I really was trying to think of words and stuff, but I wanted to make sure that I slowed my brain down to make sure I really got into the story and just told it in a really neat way, you know? And I think that it went alright. Of course, I could be wrong, you know? But anyways, if you're watching this, I hope that you're doing very well. I'm hoping that local talent wins for multiple reasons. Number one, that just shows that they have to listen to us because we are playing the game and we'll do whatever we want. Even though obviously the Braun Strowman's a hugely better card, but it's just like, you know what? You gave us a choice, you know? And if you give us a choice, sometimes we could definitely choose wrong. You know, for me, I'm hoping local talent wins personally because then there won't be another pro event card that I have to worry about. You know, and, you know, coming back from teaching and stuff, I know that it would be great to get a SummerSlam card, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about points on this event. You know, I'll play some and just have some fun with it, but like I said, I am not worrying about this event one bit. You know, I'm currently in DC. Actually, there was that tropical storm. As of right now, like this is Wednesday evening. It was scheduled to go basically right over the DC area Saturday afternoon, but right now the track is looking a little south. So, I mean, we'll still get a lot of rain. Hopefully we won't get any tornadoes or anything. We are on the side where it could be. But that'd be... Well, depends on where the track goes. You know? And, well, hopefully not too much bad stuff happens. It'll only be a tropical depression at that point. But, you know, it definitely will be raining. But luckily, everything is in the same hotel. You know? And so we don't have to go out in the rain if we don't really want to. So, whatever. You know, but whatever. Whatever. Did I just make up a new word? Whatever. That's like but whatever. I just saved people words. Yeah. I'm sure people have come up with it before, though. But if they haven't, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, so we are at how many? 92. 360. Going at 400. Yeah, we're a little behind. We might get to that 1,000. Depends on how much I focus. Focus, Danielson, and just get the right matchups. You know, we haven't lost an event yet. So let's go. Let's go! Alright, so here we go. We got the Roman. We got the Reigns. What else we got now? Alright, bam, bam. Trying to go it without even really thinking. Let's go fast. Let's go fast. How fast? Sonic fast. Yeah, there's some Romans. There's some Reigns. Alright, so let's see here. Blam, 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 blam. Yeah, we're good now. We don't even have to worry. We're not worrying a lot. And also, if you're watching this and you like to make the custom cards and stuff, the new set will be coming when I get back. Because I didn't feel like doing it beforehand because there's only a few pictures. and that sort of thing. The backdrop, the backdrops that keep on rotating, because that's what we do. All right, here we go, yo. Let me just make sure I didn't do anything yet. 25 minutes. All right, there you go. Yeah, buddy. I would hate to have stopped recording for no reason. All right. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Really does mean a lot. Really does. And now you know the story of Mr. Bacon. You know his story. Some of it might have been false. He does like to make stuff up sometimes. Alright, here we go. Stop talking, start rocking. Pow ka, that's gonna be me. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so here we go. Focusing. Grind. Do you remember the tap thing? From yesterday? It's just tap. Tap. Different. I just did that differently. Because I didn't want to be the same. I wanted to be different. I wanted to be me. So that's what I did. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, buddy. Going for the gold. Gonna go for the dusty roads. Oh, I won! Yeah! Good job, Brock Lesnar. Alright, here we go. Well, this is my awesomely powered and awesomely speeded level 4 Finn Balor. Still level 4. And that's why we adore. Alright, let's see here. Let's do this. Alright. What do we got here? Champion. Alright. Okay. Here we go. So right now, if you haven't seen a WWE 2K16 event, or, you know, video this weekend from me, it's because I'll be honest with you. Right now, it's almost 7 o'clock, and I haven't done any of them yet. And I don't know if I'm going to. I'm probably going to do one. But I'm just saying, if you haven't seen one yet, just kind of ran out of time on everything. Like, I really wanted to make sure that people got good grinding episodes to do, you know. I might still bang out 2 or 3 of the My Career modes, but I haven't really played stuff, and I know that I put other videos up. You know, I know that, you know, other videos have happened. And I know that I'm really just trying to enjoy the rest of my time here in this night. I know I've got to go to bed early because I got to leave here to feel comfortable to leave here at 7 in the morning. Even though my flight's at like 10:15, I think that I wanted to leave earlier. You're gonna be there like 8:15, but as long as I leave here by 7:30, I'm gonna be very, very fine with everything. You know, it only takes like an hour to get to the airport from here, if that. But it's just, you know, comfort and stuff. And there's some other things, like right now I've got my laundry in the dryer, you know, so I have some clothes. But I don't really know if I didn't end up doing any. There will definitely be WWE 2K16 stuff. Whoops. That King of the Ring ended 3 days ago from when you're seeing this. Or wait, today is Wednesday? So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days ago. Potentially. That's funny. Alright. If you're watching this Sunday night, I don't know what's happening for the team event. I probably have already done an Bret Hart team, just so you're aware. If I hadn't, it'll be tonight. I'll announce it on Twitter or something. So, yeah, buddy. Alright, so here we go. And it's probably going to be a ring domination. Unless they decide to do the PCC one more time. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, now let's just reflect on the summer as we tap away. I feel like I didn't do a lot on some things, and I did plenty on other things. You know, I definitely did a lot on YouTube. I definitely didn't do enough walking for Pokemon Go. I really could have done a lot more with that, you know what I mean? But you know what, the problem is there's just so many games and so much fun that can be had. And when you play games, it's like everything is fun. But there's also people. You know, I love to hang out with my friends every now and then. And I like to, and not worry about the games at all. You know, like for example, when I'm playing volleyball, I don't even bring my phone out of the car. Because I don't want to be distracted. I just want to be, I am there to play the game and be with people and just forget about life for a while. Forget about the bad stuff. Forget about the good stuff. Because, well, I mean, that stuff is right there. Just be in the game with my team and just have a blast. You know, and there's times, plenty of times where I'm eating dinner. I try to avoid looking at my phone. Sometimes, unfortunately, like, stuff happens. But I don't want to be playing Supercard when I'm out to dinner with my buddies. You know what I mean? And it's hard because sometimes you really want to, like, let's say a PCC, and you really want to do stuff, but you can't finish it. And that's what I don't like about the PCC is like they take so long. You know, it just really takes a lot of time out of your life. Why am I not using that Classy Freddy Blassie? I don't know why. Why? Okay, I'm done with that. But anyways, I think that I don't remember going to the gym very many times. And some of it was being lazy. It was so hot. I didn't want to leave the house. You know? And that's gonna, like, I remember last year I went to the gym a lot during the summer. I just felt like I was in better shape. I'm actually in really good health right now. But I just feel like, man, I could stand to be in shape, you know? But I can't really be too hard on myself because everything I've done, you know, all the food I've eaten, I could have eaten differently. I could have worked out more. And these are things that I'll probably will do in the fall, you know? I just feel like I've gone through, it's funny, like I was talking to Young Yurioka about something today. We both just feel like we're so close to something. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, you saw the little photobomb hero. That probably went up Friday? You know, this is a little fun little game by the Popsicle Games, who made the, they made the Slice In game that I did as part of the Summer Whatever series. And it's just a cool little indie developer type of thing. It was fun. Alright, so what do we got here? Or maybe they made the other game. Oh, darn it, I forgot. They might have made the scary game. Well, whatever the other game was, it was fun. Because I remember it wouldn't have been a part of the Summer Whatever series if it wasn't fun. I'm going off my brain, and I'm not gonna stop this video and edit anything. We just lost like 30 seconds. Just lost 30 seconds, people. All right. All right, here we go. I don't like that crashed. That's weird. All right, so here we go. I think we're gonna be at 600 points after this. Let's see here. Blum 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 blum. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? It's not Samoa Joe anymore. Alright, so yeah, we're good. 4. Yeah, it'll be 600 points. Which is not that bad. We've got a chance to do well. But, will we? Will we? I don't know. I'm hoping to get 1,000 points. 68. So that's going to be 74.32. Yeah. So that's 600 points, yeah. With 25 minutes to go. So we've got a chance. We got a chance, people. Alright. I'm feeling better now. I was worried about not getting that 1,000 points per hour. You know, wouldn't it be great if we could just, if, like, for those of us that really wanted to just grind stuff, that we could just, you know, turn off the animations or whatever, and just play. That would be great. But you wouldn't be able to do it in the PCC, you know. You can see I'm still within the within the 50,000. I still have not used any of those, and I won't in this video, which is kind of cool. You know, then I've got to start being really smart about things. I'll be honest. In the last few, well, the road to the King of the Rings, I've been kind of lazy, and used credits for, you know, managers and stuff. But then again, I was doing a lot of other things, like trying to get everything ready and sent for the Mr. Bacons. I can tell you this. 2 of the Mr. Bacons have been shipped. I wanted to ship. I was shipping 2 of the other ones that were out of the country, but the customs forms are different now. And like I was at the post office and they scanned a little thing and it just didn't work from their point of sale equipment from where you know, my post office is in Yorkville, New York, for where my mailbox is, my P.O. box. And so I was like, oh man, so I've got to wait a little bit. I got to wait till I get back because it just didn't get done, you know? So I'm a little sad, but I wrote to one of them. I didn't write to the other one yet. And the other one, I might not have even gotten to have send it because of an incomplete zip postal code. But, anyways, that's neither here nor there. But a lot of the prizes from the summer giveaway have been given out already. The slam stuff, I think, was very successful. And I think I'm going to do, there will be, and I think I've said this before, but this is actually official if you haven't heard it. There will be a fall giveaway. And I will do all sorts of stuff with Slam again because I think a lot of people are enjoying that. Whether or not, you know, some people love to get the autographs. I'm still so happy that I got the Kevin Owens autograph. I really wish I had seen me getting it. But you know, I really think WWE Slam, it's a fun trading game. Well, it's not even a game, it's an app. I just love to trade. So once I mean, I know that by now I'm not giving stuff away anymore. Because now it's time to regain some good stuff. You know, we haven't had an orange card that lasted for longer than like 10 minutes in days. You know, we were almost out of teals, I want to say, but it's just kind of cool. And I've been using some of those black cards that I've gotten as part of you know, some of the Mr. Bacon giveaway type things. Like, let's say, like, somebody has parents that don't want them to have their address out. That is where the Slam stuff became an alternative source. You know what I mean? And somebody that, like, for the Mr. Bacon, the Switcher, and then, you know, one of the people that won a gift card that's not in the U.S., then I was able to switch some things around. But and then those the digital currencies, the cryptocurrencies, I'm going to be doing more of those things, and because those I think they're interesting and fun, and it's not super difficult to to get it to get them used or converted into actual physical money if you want to. Oh, I'm against John H., former Baconite. Yeah, buddy. All I know is the team that they're on now, Beauty. Did I just say Booty? Beauty and Braun. Three of them are former Mr. Bacon team members. John H., Fireproof, and Randy R. Question 1, 2, 3. And I know that their first event, they got 4 cards on the ring domination. That's insanely awesome. You know what I mean? That's just really cool. We never really got 2 cards on Mr. Bacon, and we actually got the 2 on the last one, and we got the Shinsuke, so that was good. It was a lot of fun. Like, how you've seen some drama with other people on teams and stuff, like, and that's just not. I wanted to make sure that nobody had drama, and there was a potential that there could have been, but I tried to nip that in the bud, as they say. And if you're not familiar with what that means, look at a weed in the back of your yard, and actually really should trim a couple of these things before I go. When you nip something in the bud, that means just think of a tree, like a small portion of a tree. You clip it, okay, instead of it grows and grows and grows into this huge big thingy, okay? Yes, exactly. Oh, what is this garbage? All right, well, okay. Cesar, no! See what I did there? I made a joke. Alright, so anyways. 18 minutes and 50 seconds to go. We're almost to 700 points. Will we get past 1,000? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Alright, so we're past 700. We're past 700 right now. Alright, so we're 280 to go. I think we might be able to get it. That's 6. That's what, 8 games? Whoops. Why just do this? Why you keep doing that? Stop it. But anyways, tappity tap. I said tappity tappity tap. Tap to the left, tap to the right, tap up and down to get things flight. Kinda got stuck in there a little bit, and I don't really give a poop. Money in the bank. Said what? I said money in the bank. What, son? What? Money in the bank. Oh, what? Money in the bank. Yeah, buddy. Christopher Paul Bacon. Oh, my God. Funny story, though, and this is not me making something up. My, my babysitter growing up, last name was Bacon. And my roommate in college for my freshman year, his name was Scott Bacon. And you know what? It still is. So I've had a good relationship with Bacon for most of my life. I mean, when I'm talking like, when I was growing up, like, I was babysat from like 4 years old from the Bacons. And it's just kind of amazing. And now I'm 42. And actually, Dave, he turned 42 a couple days ago. He's on the 29th of August. My sister's, her birthday is the 25th of August, so it's pretty cool. And Commentunty's birthday is the 24th of August. We don't know him. He's awesome. All right, so here we go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We're playing and tapping along and singing, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We're tapping saying, yeah, buddy. Oh, playing money in the bank and I'm tapping along, singing a song. Yeah, we're playing money in the bank and we're going along. We've got classy Freddy Blassie, and he's gonna kick some high knee. We got the champ Dean Ambrose kicking gold dust. Yeah. And there was a real low note right there, and you know that Goldust has no hair because he shaves it off and stuff. I don't know. Shinsuke Nakamura goes pow pow pow, and Zack Ryder goes woo woo woo. But I beat him and I just felt real good. We're gonna use the little boosty off pumping. That's a Stone Cold Steve Austin. Pump it up. 170 to toughness charisma. Yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy. Yeah, oh, wait, that's me, charisma. I just retooled the whole Alf pumping for you and me. I think just hit the camera. Sasha Banks is a legit boss. And there's a football player named Randy Moss, and he's retired, but he is still real good. And this song is done. I was like, you know what? I just want to talk. I don't want to say anymore. But one thing that I am really happy about is I just feel that my voice is really strong lately as far as how it feels when I'm speaking and other stuff. And that means like I'm really connecting. You know, when you speak and you talk a lot for a long period of time, if you breathe and use your muscles and your other stuff and don't really use your throat too much, you really have the ability to use a lot of voice for a longer period of time. Like you see, my cheekbones are always kind of raising up. That is partially because of how I speak. Because I don't want to speak too low because it really can hurt your vocal cords, and I don't want to speak too high and push things through because you can, it's a balance of your vocal cords. What this is, it is something I learned from the my classical vocal training. Basically, when you have your cheeks, if you raise your cheeks, basically, you're kind of in your head. You are raising the soft palate in your mouth. All right, that's like that. If you put your thumb in your mouth, and the soft palate is the stuff that when you press it, it's hard, and then it's soft. That's why it's called the soft palate. But when you do that, you activate the sinuses and stuff, and your head and your chest are really what everything resonates. Like I've got my hand right here, and I just feel it vibrating and stuff, and that is how we humans communicate. Like if you ever saw Jurassic Park 3, it wasn't that great, but you saw how the dinosaurs were able to kind of communicate each other because of their nasal cavities and that sort of stuff. They had developed like a language. Let's see here. All right. So, anyways, yeah, like what we did. One of the lessons that I got as a freshman in college, and I still have taught this for. This is going into 20 years, is to there's an apple, pretend your hand is an apple, take a bite out of the apple. Okay? Not like, but just a normal bite. Like, now, you take it away, and you have this raised cheeks here, and your mouth is open. Something like that. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, my voice teacher from college actually, isn't at the college anymore. She got a different position. I want somewhere in the Southwest, but doing really cool opera stuff. That's I never would have ever thought I would have been into opera singing when I first got to college. I just like performing, and she was in charge of the ensemble, and so freshmen couldn't do it. At least they couldn't do it the first semester. Second semester, I think I could have, but I didn't want to, or I did not audition. But once I got to sophomore year, I really got into it. We did, let's see, sophomore, junior. I'm going by semester, and then the before I student taught. That was a lot of productions. And then did I do one my graduate year? Oh yeah, and then my graduate year I did the fall production, but the spring production I had a class and I just couldn't do it. So because it conflicted with the schedule. And it was all right. We talked about it. I did get to do the sound, actually. It was kind of neat, because I learned a lot about that just from being a part of it. Because there's a whole opera production workshop where you had a certain amount of a certain amount of hours building stuff and other stuff, and then you had responsibilities during the show, and it was just really, I still wanted to be a part of it because it was a part of me. I loved doing the opera. A lot of those people were really, really close friends, and one of those people is I've seen him, actually more than one of those people. They've been at the Metropolitan Opera. Actually, one of them, my buddy Dimitri, he's a world famous opera singer, and it's just kind of funny how like some of the people in your lives, you go further down the road, some of them are really gonna do amazing things, especially like people on this platform. Like if you're 12 or 13 and you start making videos now, and you still keep making videos and building your audience and building up your stuff, like think of what could happen by the time you get to the age where you would go to college. Maybe you still go to college because you want an education and stuff, but think about all the possibilities that you have. It's just kind of amazing, and that's why I love helping people try to make videos. I love, because like I say, this is all stuff that you can learn. I think we're gonna get that 1,000. By the way, we only need 3 more games, and it's not just making the video. There's some things that I don't do that will really help you in the long run. Like I just don't care about thumbnails, and there's times where maybe if I made it, and then I make the thumbnail sometimes. Like some of those early Clash Royale episodes that I did, I made a thumbnail, and they got a lot of views, but it's not a full tangible thing. Like I've done, 700 Supercard episodes, over 700 episodes. I want to say I've made less than 5, because I can't remember, less than 5 thumbnails for Supercard. And I could be wrong. It could be 10. But I don't think any of them were in season 2. And I don't know. If somebody really wants to, if you're bored and you're done tapping for a bit or just need a break, just go through my Supercard playlist, or just the list of the videos. You don't have to go watch everything, and just see how many videos that I have are not just my background rotating. You know what I mean? I'm very lucky to have the stuff that happens, because I am lazy. I'm on some things. I'm 42, and I don't want to. I just want to create, be myself, and let it go. All right, you know what I mean? And and these scheduled videos are different. They're strange animals. Like, I think of something where it could be, what if something horrible happened to me, and I had multiple videos that still were coming out. It's just a weird feeling to think about, you know what I mean? But stranger things have happened. All I know is that I really enjoy my life today, and I hope that I get to enjoy my life for much, much longer. And I hope that that you get to enjoy me enjoying my life for much, much longer. Like, if you're here this long, I want you to put, double stylus, double stylus, because that's what I got. I now have 4 styluses from the dollar store because I just keep picking them up because I just realized how less my wrists and muscles and stuff ache after like holding my phone with one hand for a long time. I mean, it takes a lot. It can take a lot out of your hands. So the stylus is just great, you know. But as I was saying, I'm just so thankful for the opportunities that I have had so far, and the opportunities that I'm continuing to get. And it would have been really easy for me to just stop making videos a couple of years ago. Really would have. You know, there was a time where I just didn't make anything. You know, like, and it's funny because when I my contract with Full Screen expired, you know, when I had to remonetize all my videos, it's amazing how much you actually see. How long ago some of these videos were made. You know, like before Supercard videos became like almost daily. That summer there was 12 videos, and like I'll put out 12 videos in a week, you know. And in 2012, the numbers of videos, except for like the little Rocktober series I was making for a video a day every day in October, and I did it twice. I won't do it again because I do too much of this stuff. But it's just amazing like how little stuff I was making for a very considerable portion of this YouTube career. You know, since I really switched to a gaming channel 2 years ago, I've made over 1,500 videos, I want to say, or it feels like it. You know, on average, what? If you think on average, like 2 videos a day, 365, that's 750 or 730. All right, so we've got 4 minutes, and we're already at... All right, this is going to be it, actually. This will be 1,000. So that's good. So we're going to get a little bit over 1,000. And we told the whole story that entertained everybody. And we talked about that I'm happy that you're here. And, you know, to really cherish every day that you've got. Because we don't know when we're going to go. You know, we just don't. So I like to try to make everybody around me... Like, sometimes people get into arguments. And if I ever do have an argument with somebody, I want to make sure that before I go away or whatever, I don't want to be in an argument with somebody. You know, I just I resolve things well before they happen a lot of the time. You know, where I can acknowledge that there's something in this that could really happen if I say something or if that person says something, but I always have control over it, and I can make the decision, even in the heat of the moment. And that's a really hard thing to do sometimes. You've always got to make sure your brain thinks, you know, because sometimes people are just trying. Let's say you're a really good athlete, and I mean, this is really a story kind of about. Well, this is just anyway. It's not a story about Allen Iverson, but just think about that story, you know? What if you're a star athlete and everybody knows you've got greatness ahead of you and you're just at the wrong place at the wrong time and, you know, you swing at a cop or something. Just something, like, that's just an example. A whole lot of everything can be thrown away. You know, reputation, scholarships, everything else, like jail. Now, one of the, like, another story is like, just making wise decisions, you know. I don't really want to go into other stories because there's only a minute left. All right, we're going to play this last one. We beat John 5-0. He did beat me one of the games, the first game that we faced in round 40 or round 15. That means this is going to the quarterfinals. I hope that I won a SummerSlam card out of it. Whether we did or not, remains to be seen. But yeah, I am just so thankful that you've stuck around here. If there is a Monday video, it might be at night. There might not be a Monday video at all. But Young Gary Yoke and I are going to be hanging out for a couple of days, so there'll probably be something that happens Monday on this channel as far as like that things. I'm pretty sure, and I'm looking at the time, it's 7:23 p.m. I'm pretty sure that no WWE 2K videos are going to be made over this weekend. Or, you know, it's not like I can bring it with me. I mean, I could, but it's not on. Maybe I'll play over the weekend and upload it. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Well, you'll see. You'll see. But like I don't know if my laptop can even handle it or not. Oh, somebody calling me. Oh no, wait. It's not anybody calling me. It's time for 00D0. All right, so let's just dismiss. And Finn Balor wins. And we are going to have 1,040 points. So that is another hour, another 1,000 points. Oh, The Rock. I did it for The Rock. I still have not even ever heard that. I just know that's something that they say. Those cool people. All right, 1040. Oh, that reminds me. Make sure your tax information is ready. But anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed this these 3 episodes of super awesome grindy stuff. I hope that it helped you in your People's Champion Challenge or you know, whatever. And I just hope that you have enjoyed some of this story. I hope that you enjoyed the story of Mr. Bacon, Christopher Paul Bacon. And I just want you to know that I love you long time, and I'm so happy that you have been in my life, and I'm so happy that I'm in your life as well. And it's just kind of cool. Like a couple hours ago, we officially hit 94,000 subscribers, and that's just amazing. You know, I would love to have 100,000, and it'll happen in time, I hope. But yeah, buddy. All right, well, anyways, that's it for now. I love you long time. Wait. I love you long time. Blink, 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 bye, bye, bye. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, wow. Okay, bye.